So you've just installed your brand new Shepherd lock, you've paired to it, you've calibrated, you're ready to start using it. I'm Mike Johnson with Shepherd Lock, and I'm here to walk you through using your lock on a day-to-day basis. So first, let's talk about this LED that you're going to see blinking. Every 10 seconds, the LED blinks to let you know the state of the lock. If it's blue, that tells you it's locked. If it's green, it's telling you it's unlocked. Now, when you want to change your batteries, you're going to take the cover off, and you're going to hear a beep. That beep is telling you that the lock knows you just took the cover off and it's in maintenance mode, so the touch features are going to be turned off. You can change your batteries by taking them out, putting them back in. The lock is going to stay awake while you do that. You can also use the manual backup knob. So we could use this to unlock or lock the door in case your batteries actually were dead. I'm going to put this guy back on, and you're going to hear that beep again, which tells you that the lock knows the cover is installed and you're ready to use it. The lock is not going to work in response to a touch or the app if the cover is off, so make sure you have that on. You can always use the mechanical backup or the actual mechanical key, but you need this in place for the motor to actually run. So now we're going to touch it to unlock, and we recommend using 2 fingers. All of your fingers will work, but 2 fingers is going to give you the best experience. And you'll notice I'm going to touch inside of this rectangle right here. This is where the touch sensor is located, and this is what's going to give you the best experience with the lock. Now you can see that we got a green LED telling us that it's unlocked, and if I take out my phone, I'll open it up, the app is also telling me that it's unlocked. So now when I open the door, the app's also going to tell me that the door is open because the lock is monitoring the door and knows that we just opened the door. Now something you'll notice here is as the door is open, I can go ahead and touch these sensors, and nothing's going to happen. That's because we turn off the touch sensors when the door is open. So now I'm going to walk outside. I'm going to go ahead and close the door behind me. So now I've closed the door, and you can see that the app is updated to door shut. It's still unlocked. This is telling us that the lock knows that the door is shut and that we can lock the door behind us. Now, if the door was still slightly ajar and we went to touch it, it would beep at us and tell us that the door is not fully shut. So then we would just want to make sure the door is closed all the way, and we could touch it again and it would lock. Now, if I didn't have my phone with me, if I left it on the inside, when I touched it, it would reject me because the lock doesn't want to lock me out unless it knows that I have an authorized key to get back in, which is my phone. So I'm just gonna close the phone and put it in my pocket, and I can go ahead and lock the door behind me. You'll hear a beep as soon as you touch it. That beep is telling you that the lock knows that you just touched the bolt on the outside. So now it's locked, I'm ready to go about my business, and when I come back home, I'm gonna have the same experience. Now, we recommend that you pull your phone out of your pocket and hold it in your hand when you come up and touch the door. This ensures that you're gonna have the absolute best experience. So the door is unlocked. I can go on inside. And we'll lock the door behind me. So now, let's walk through one last thing, which is how we're going to share keys with someone else. If I want to share a key with a resident, say a family member, I would go to this screen and I say add new resident. Or if I was inviting someone over and I wanted to give them access for maybe just a couple of hours, we'd add a new guest. Let's say that I wanted to add a new resident. I'm going to press that button there, and I'm going to enter their phone number. I'm going to press this little plus sign. That takes me to my contacts list. I can type someone in. And then we're just going to send them an invitation. Now, Kabir is going to get the key, and he'll be able to come on over and get in it just the same way I did. Now, one last thing, if I want to know when Kabir gets here, I can always go to my activity, and this is going to show me when everybody came and left. So you can see that I unlocked, I locked, you can see that we have an open and a closed and a locked. And this one doesn't have a person associated with it because absolutely anyone can lock or unlock from the inside just by touching it. And that is how to use your Shepherd lock on a day-to-day basis. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have an amazing experience with your new lock. Have a great day.